Hello, I'm Dr. Brian Prax and I function. Hello, I'm Dr. Brian Prax and I specialize in functional neurology and such chronic conditions as knee problems, knee pain, shoulder pain, headache, migraines, and peripheral neuropathy. And the lesson for today is exercise. So let's bring you right on over here because a picture is worth 1,000 words, they say. But take a look at this. Many of you know that my boys and I are totally into triathlons. My wife is a runner. We're big time into exercise. But take a look at this. So, MRI. This picture right here, MRI done on a 40-year-old triathlete's quadriceps. The pink part right here is muscle. That white part on the outside, skin and fat. Right here in the center is the femur bone. Notice the size of the femur bone. Right down here, let's look at B. This is an MRI done on a sedentary 74-year-old man's quadriceps. The exact same thing. Look at the level of fat right here. Look at the muscle that is found in the quadriceps there. Look at the size of the bone. We got osteoporosis, we got atrophy of the muscles, and a lot of fat. If all that fat is around the quadriceps, imagine it's around the arms, around the heart, around the liver, around the lungs. Okay? This is somebody who sits around and just complains, oh, I'm too old, I'm getting old. Take a look at C right here. Kind of looks like A, pretty close, a little bit flatter down here, but they look pretty close. Size of the femur, size of the muscle, amount of fat. What's C? MRI done on a 74-year-old triathlete's quadriceps. I'm just going to pause right here and have you take a close look at that. Over here on the right side, it says, up until recently, it was assumed muscles atrophied or withered with age. A recent study on 40-year-old triathletes showed the opposite. The declines of aging has more to do with lifestyle choices, including sedentary living and poor nutrition, than the absolute potential of musculoskeletal aging. The old saying of you lose what you don't use has now been proven to be very true. Look at that. Burn that into your retina, burn that into your mind, because I'm really tired of hearing this whole thing of, oh, I'm just too old, I can't exercise, I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm not saying you need to be a triathlete in order to get perfect health and all that, but you've got to start somewhere. And by the way, let's go with this old age thing. I'm too old to exercise, I'm too old to work out. A patient of mine sent this. Look at this lady right here. This lady right here is known as the Iron Nun. At this point, 2012, she's 82 years old. She just completed an Ironman triathlon. I haven't even done an Ironman triathlon. I'm in my 40s. Ironman triathlon. She swims for 2.4 miles. 2.4 miles of swimming. Then she hops on a bike. This 82-year-old hops on a bike and rides for 112 miles. The most I've ever ridden was 75, and let me tell you, it was brutal. I got through it, but barely. 112 miles on the bike after swimming to almost 2.5 miles. And then that's not enough. She hops off with the other competitors and runs a marathon. Do you understand? You are not too old. Again, I'm not saying that you need to be a world-class triathlete like the Iron Nun. She's a Catholic nun. Funny thing she says too. How do you do it? I work out religiously. So she obviously has a lot of records. Not everybody is able to be that elite of an athlete at 82. Heck, I can't even be that elite right yet at 47. I'm working on it. But what does this mean for you? It means you got to start somewhere, okay? Maybe you're not going to be a world-class triathlete, but you can start and get up and start to move. Get to the gym. Buy a membership. Oh, it costs money. You've got to invest in your health. Start in the pool. It's a lot less of a gravity environment. Get in the pool. Walk from side to side. Do what you can do. I've got patients who were only able to swim one lap, and before long, within a couple of months, this one guy I'm thinking of, he's now up to swimming solidly for 30 minutes. He's up to, I forget what it is 15 laps or something like that. Just from 1 to 15. It happens fast, but you've got to start somewhere. Okay, are you ever going to get an MRI like this 74-year-old triathlete? I don't know, but I know for sure that you can take atrophied muscles like that and you can turn those around. It is remarkable what the body is able to do. So let's take a lesson from the Iron Nun. Let's put aside this I'm too old BS. What's BS? Belief system. Let's put away this old belief system that says age, I'm just old, so that's just what I'm going to blame it on. It can be done. I know many of you have had old injuries, old traumas, and reasons that we can look at, but we can do this together. This is exactly what we specialize in. Call my office. I'm happy to consult with you on the phone. Let's do an examination. Let's see what it's going to take. Hey, you only live one life. We might as well get the most out of it. Let's start small and work up from there. That's what we do. We'd love to help you out. The number is 434-977-5433. We can turn this thing around.